We've got a soggy stretch that has started today and will continue through the end of the week and even, unfortunately, into the weekend, although it may start to move out or at least relax slightly as we head into the weekend. I do think we may have a brief dry period. Best chance to get a stretch of dry weather will be tomorrow afternoon, as I'll show you in just a moment. Let's take a look at what's happening right now, though. Center City, the tops of the buildings are obscured in low clouds and fog as it's just a gloomy looking day out there. We've had bands of showers moving through on and off all day. We'll see that through the remainder of the evening, and then late tonight, a band of some heavier showers and possibly a few rumbles of thunder will start to lift through. You can see that area. It's what you see here south of Washington, D.C. The heavier rain with the reds and yellows embedded there, that's all lifting, as you can see, from southwest to northeast, and eventually will get here. In the meantime, we're just looking at some relatively light to moderate rain, mostly around the city of Philadelphia, right down I-95 toward Wilmington and down into portions of South Jersey and Delaware, an area that got pretty well soaked with last night's storms that stalled overhead and then just kept dumping rain for hours upon hours. Heaviest rain right now is up around the Chestnut Hill, Mount Airy area, up into portions of lower Bucks County, up toward Horsham and Ben Salem, into northeast Philly. Rainfall in the last 5 days, though, these numbers are pretty impressive. Millville has seen over 3 inches of rain in the past 5 days. Atlantic City over 2.5 inches. Pottstown has picked up 2.35 inches. Wilmington 2.2, and we've had almost 1 3/4 inches here in Philadelphia and more on the way. So a flood watch has been issued for the vast majority of the region. This goes into effect tomorrow evening and will continue into Saturday morning with some heavier rain that's coming through on our Friday. And what that means, there are 3 types of flooding that we have to watch for with this flood watch. Low-lying and poor drainage flooding, the most common type, the most likely type that we'll see. But any storms that come through could run the risk of flash flooding. And then later in the week and into the weekend, we'll have to watch those larger rivers, the Schuylkill, the Delaware, the Cooper River, as those rivers could slowly start to rise and eventually could slosh over their banks and spots. Future weather showing, again, that band of heavier showers coming through late tonight around midnight. That then lifts through 3 a.m., 5 a.m., 7 a.m., heavy downpours, possibly a few rumbles of thunder. That moves out, and then tomorrow afternoon looks like a chance to possibly get a stretch of dry weather. Still some clouds in place. Friday, though, looks like the coldest and wettest day of the bunch, especially heavy rain to the south, but we're talking about rain all day long on your Friday. So overnight, cloudy with steady rain, rumbles of thunder. 59 degrees will be the overnight low. Tomorrow is cloudy and humid, showers and a thunderstorm possible, especially in the morning, then possibly a little bit of clearing in the afternoon. Don't want to overpromise on your Thursday, but there is a chance to get a little bit of a lull in the action tomorrow afternoon before we have all day rain Friday. Saturday, showers around at 73. Then we warm up and it gets a little drier as we head into next week with highs back in the 80s.
Little drier.
Yeah, something to look forward to.
Thanks,
All
Kate.
right.